I think we're live. What's
Yeah,
good,
we are.
people? What's good, people? Welcome inside the nest, man. Hold on. How you let me do this? I supposed to do that.
You're
Appreciate
supposed
y'all
to
for
do the
coming out,
intro
man.
first.
Appreciate y'all for coming out, man. But hey, man, listen, we got some things to talk to y'all about, man. We coming with it. It's gonna be pressure. It's gonna be a good show. Kick back, put your feet up. I ain't got long because I gotta go to work, but my boy here gonna bring some good content to y'all. But hey, check me out. But but to tell me I came out with DeAndre Swift over
That point
Bijan.
where Jordan Davis could, still play the same.
Yes, sir.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Appreciate y'all for coming out, man. I am one of your hosts, Smitty Eagle. I got my boy King DV to the right of me, man.
What's going
What's
on,
good? How you
everybody,
doing
man?
today, man?
KDV, man. I'm great. I'm great, man. Off work, finally off a weekend. So I'm good. I'm good. How about yourself?
And I'm all right, man. I can't too much complain, man. The kids, they only got a few days left. They about to be out of here.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wind down and see things in fruition, man. You know how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. Your little one had a birthday, right?
Yeah, man. My daughter, man, she's gonna be a senior next year, man. Your wife had
Mm,
one. So hey, we
yeah.
want to start this off by saying happy
Happy
birthday to my
birthday.
daughter Unisha.
Hmm.
Appreciate you. She's 17 now, man. She's becoming a young lady. You know what I'm saying? I'm very proud of her. She put in the effort and the work in school. So I'm behind her 100%.
I'm saying happy birthday to my wife. We still celebrating. Tomorrow is the big party since her birthday was in the middle of the week. Um, just turned the big 4-0, man. Big 4-0. So yeah,
Hey,
it's one of those things where it's bittersweet for her. I should say.
understood, man. So hey, let's get into it, man. Hey, man, anything on your mind about what's going on right now, man? You wanna talk about something in particular right now? What's up?
Well, with,
Tell me
with the
how you
Eagles,
feeling.
everything is going right. Everything is going great, man. Everything is falling into place. We got like about 14 million in the salary cap. So life is good with the Eagles right now, man. I can't complain too much. It's just all about who's going to win the battle of the starting position at this point with me.
Man, I think we got a lot of potential out there, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
People wanna judge off what people haven't done, but it's a lot of stuff you can see that translate, man. And I can see right now we in a great position, man. We got depth everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You might not be as deep as you want to be everywhere, but you're in a good position all over the board. It ain't really a position where I would be like, I don't know, I don't think they can make it. I think we good everywhere, man. I think it's a nice gel pot. It's put together real well. It's smooth. And I think we're gonna pop off, man. I think we're gonna have a great start to this season. I really think it's gonna be a good coming, you know what I'm saying, for us as Eagles fans.
it is. It is, man. Especially we get a chance to actually ruin Tom Brady's jersey retirement ceremony. We get to ruin that. Kick him in his behind one more time. So I just can't wait for the season to start. But I more so can't wait for the open practice because I'm going.
Yeah, I've been planning on going to a few games, so
Mm,
I'm going to the Tampa game for sure, and I'm gonna
okay.
try to be my best diligence. You know what I'm saying? Everything looking good right now to be at that Week 13 San Fran game. I don't think it's no game bigger than that for me to show up to.
Mm. No, I'm looking at the Cowboys and the Giants. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the Cowboys and not the Giants. Is that the Giants? Yeah, yeah. No, it's Washington Commanders. That's what it is.
Command. Those some good games, man. But hey, let's get
Mm-hmm.
into what Hassan Reddick said. Let's pop this video off real quick for the
Mm-hmm.
people.
Had adversity in college, had some adversity when he first got into the league, and he's overcome it all. He's having success, and he's humble about it. And I think that's why everybody draws towards him. He's truly a great leader, and everybody wants to see him be successful and get what he deserves. And I think that's why everybody has, come drawn towards him.
Mm. Let's take this back, right? Let's take this back to uh his first year starting. and a lot of people going into the second year, which was this MVP caliber year. A lot of people didn't want him. They wanted to trade for Russell Wilson. They wanted to bring somebody else in here. Man, I was one of the only ones. I ain't gonna say the only one, but one of the only ones that actually was like, "Yo, give this kid a chance. He's been do everything. His work ethic was there." I was just like, we really need a leader on this team, and basically he showed improved all season, man. Even when he was on the sidelines for those 2 games, he was helping Minshew out. He was helping him out with play calling and everything, seeing what he saw. And it's just how the vets just gravitate to him, man. It's a sign of respect. I heard Jason Kelsey basically was saying that he's seen a whole 360 from him, from being coming in as just the running quarterback to now starting, and it's only progressing. And that $255 million didn't change him, man. You heard what mostly everybody said. Basically, it's just motivate him more to get the job done. And I really think that we need a lot of players to be on that type of mindset going forward this year, going forward. So yeah, shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. Just got his master's. Just an all around good off season for him.
I think, man, people don't understand where we at right now. I really don't think people understand who's in command of the ship. Like, people have to understand that, yeah, he got benched in college. Yeah, he you know what I'm saying, he didn't win the national championship in his own hand. But I feel like in that game they should have let him play, right? It's left us with a lot of ifs, ands, and buts.
Right.
At the same time, you have to understand, like, we're looking at greatness, man. We're looking at something people can't replicate. You just can't put it out there and say it's gonna be good. We know, we just seen it. People want to talk about this dude out there in that Lone Star State, how he on the same level as my quarterback. I refuse to say his name, but that dude, his rookie season that they want to talk about him having an MVP season, yet they don't want to understand that Matt Ryan put up almost 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns.
Right.
The first person in this race that we just left from 2022-2023 season, he wasn't that far ahead of my quarterback. If my quarterback didn't miss 2 games, it would have been an MVP.
Yeah, it'd have been an MVP for sure. And that's what I was mad about, man, especially because I went to that Saints game that we lost, and I seen basically the Cowboys game that we lost also. But they both mentioned. But when he came back, he made it so that we could clinch and we didn't have no issues going forward. The whole playoffs, he played well, especially in the Super Bowl. What's going on, Weezy? But yeah, I just think that it's really no comparison about leadership when it comes to Jalen Hurts and Dakota. It's no comparison, really. I really believe that the Cowboys fans is going to see what their quarterback is about this year, and I'm gonna just leave it at that because I know Mike McCarthy because I was a big Aaron Rodgers fan, so I watched the Green Bay Packers games when he was there, and I know his play calling is iffy. It's iffy.
Why you think he got fired? If you were such a great coach, look at the great coaches, man. Pete Carroll, Bill Belichick, Sean Payton. Them dudes ain't getting fired no matter how the season go, bro. You wasn't that great then, and Kellen Moore being gone. Watch, the Chargers are going to make an exponential leap.
Right.
And then they're gonna change the narrative again and say, "Oh well, he over there in a new team, new shit." No, it's not the offensive coordinator. It's not that. It's not that. It's the guy you got with the ball in his hand.
And I hate the fact
stupid mistakes down the stretch, man. Come on, bro. I watched that Jacksonville game like 3 times. I'm like,
yo,
y'all saying that's not his fault?
It is.
He threw it to a wide. He threw it to nobody, and guess who showed up in the picture? A defender. What are you supposed to do on defense? Take the ball. Well, that wasn't his fault. That was on Noah Brown. I don't care if you run the wrong route. Guess what? As a quarterback, I'm supposed to foresee that you just ran the wrong route. I'm supposed to do something different.
That was supposed to be a pump fake. That was supposed to be.
Oh, he ain't there. Time to go. Let me go get 3 yards, 4 yards.
Do something. live another down, and he didn't do that. He was trying to force it to win the game. That's his issue. That's his issue, and that's where most of his turnovers come from. But overall, I just think that if they don't pick up another running back, they do got some decent running backs, but you got one coming off a leg injury. I think we're in the best position with running back with Penny and Swift because they're injury prone. So it's basically more running back by committee. And I think Swift is going to ball out. I really do. We got another weapon at the red zone. He can actually either run it in or he can catch that little mid pass. It's too much that the Eagles that they don't even know what's really going on. They just want to try to combat because we lost the Super Bowl. So that's what they're hanging on. But overall, man, I think that we go as far as Jalen Hurts takes us, regardless of how much talent we got on both sides of the ball. Jalen Hurts going to take us.
I think we need to debunk something real quick before you move off that topic. People keep coming out saying DeAndre Swift is injury prone. 40 out of 49 games is not injury prone. Please stop the narrative. And 3 of the games, he didn't play because he lost his spot to Williams last year.
Right.
They just straight pulled him.
Right. But his O-line wasn't all that great either. So a lot of people was comparing numbers with other people too. Man, going on Philly. But yeah, a lot of people was just comparing numbers, and I'm like, yo, like he was hurt a couple games, and then their O-line is wasn't that great until probably like last year, and then all of a sudden, you got 1,000-yard rusher. So, but I think behind this line, man, anybody can sit up there and run. I think that we're in a better position with just having Miles Sanders and Kenny G and all them guys back there, Boston Scott as well. I think that we're in a better position than last season. Honestly, 2 guys can almost rush for 1,000 yards if Jalen Hurts passed more than he run this year.
I think, man, I think it's a lot of stuff that we're gonna implement into this offense that's a way different, scenario than what we had before. You know what I'm saying? You got more options. Last year, I think a lot of the problem I had with Shane Steichen was no check down. There was nobody to save my quarterback in the time of distress. He roll out the pocket and it's like, y'all talk about the carries he had, and I'll try to tell somebody this. Probably 35 of those carries was him under pressure having to run because there was no check down guy and everybody was 25.
Not to cut you off, but you was talking to Boss. That's one of my nemesis right now because that bull really think he know what he's talking about. And I'm like, you might know what you talk about your team, but look, keep that over there. He kept calling him
all that rugby football. Bull.
Yeah, rugby football. Yeah. And I'm sitting here listening to it.
I agree with you, Dev. I agree with that. He gonna have more passing yards this year. I think my quarterback gonna be probably 4,500 yards, man. Probably 45 to 50 touchdowns. I don't think he's gonna be running the ball like he had to.
You said 45?
I'm saying combined. I'm saying combined. Like
okay, that makes sense.
Probably like 4,200 passing, probably 35 throwing, probably 10 rushing. Probably another 700 or 800 yards. Probably 6 to 700 yards rushing.
Mm-hmm. That's a good.
I think he's gonna cut it a lot, though. I don't think it's gonna be 120 plus carries this year.
No, because now you got two. You got 2 backs. You got 2 backs back there. And Kenny G. So you got those 3 guys there. You gotta not carry the ball. They trying to protect him. What you do? You sit up there and invest in the player. You protect that player. You already got the line in check. This is probably Jason Kelce last year, but you already got the line in check. Now you got the running backs that can sit up there and make a play or 2, live and Jalen Hurts get to live another down. You don't have to. You're trying to avoid him getting injured like he did late in last season. So you're trying to avoid that.
Philly. I don't think it's even about protecting the franchise, right? I think it's more about progressing as a man. You know what I'm saying? When you become a better athlete, when you become a grown man, you start realizing, hey, I can't take this punishment on my body and keep moving the next day. I think you just got to sit back and say, hold on, I'm a quarterback. I can run the ball, but I don't have to run the ball. A lot
Right.
of those runs last year, he probably gonna second guess those runs this year because he
Right.
gonna be looking to put the ball in places that he know he can put it in.
Mhm.
He's not a
That's
risky
that.
quarterback though, so you know what I'm saying. He's not gonna make that risk, but he's also not scared to make that throw. We watched it in the Super Bowl. You know, the first play he got to AJ Brown for a touchdown. He put it up there. He anticipated that. I don't know how many times you watched that replay. I
I
haven't
did.
watched the whole Super Bowl. I watched that replay. AJ Brown was 15 yards from that ball when it was going where it was going. He didn't.
It was.
He anticipated where he went.
Mm-hmm. He was telling him like to keep going, keep going. And when he threw the ball, he just trusted his guy that he was going to get there. That's why, like a lot of people say, oh, he wasn't nothing until AJ Brown. It's the connection that they have that it's like, all right, I'm gonna get this for my boy. I'm going to get this ball, and he's a talented receiver, man, top 5 in my opinion. But what Jalen Hurts did in the Super Bowl, you can't match that up, man. You know, I don't think a Dakota Prescott or Kirk Cousins or a Derek Carr, any of those guys, even I don't really think that Trevor Lawrence, I don't think that he would do something like that. When he did, basically he brought us back. You know, a lot of people like to bring up that fumble, but I'm like, yo, we was up 10 twice in the Super Bowl, number 1. And number 2, you know, he was the reason why when we were down, we tied it up. All we needed was the one stop. But, you know, I digress because a lot of people will sit up there and try to blame Jalen Hurts for the loss. And I'm like, no, it's on Jonathan Gannon and that defense.
Hold on,
defense.
wait. We missing one in that scenario. It's 3 factors that lost us that game.
You about to say the running game, aren't you?
The running game, the defense, and Jonathan Gannon lost us the game.
That running game was atrocious.
Listen, I'm a Miles Sanders fan. If you look right now, I own 2, you know what I'm saying? I own Miles Sanders jerseys. Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
He did not show up.
No, he didn't.
People giving a playoff Kenny this name of playoff Kenny. He didn't show up either. Boston Scott didn't show up either. So that's why I tell people like we in a better position than last year because I don't think both of my running backs, if healthy in the Super Bowl this time with these 2, these 3, I don't think all 3 of them won't show up. I just don't see it.
I think Swift is more hungry, and then I think Swift with that oomph that he's playing for the hometown, I really believe that he's gonna go off, man. I think that
I think we're gonna end up having to sign dude.
We are gonna sign him. We're gonna sign him probably mid-season. You know, just because you got to be smart like that. Because if you wait until the Super Bowl again, now his stock going to go up. You know, you see what happened with Miles Sanders.
Like you said, mid-season should be a nice little spot to pop in and grab him because I think we need that. I think we need that.
Right, and then on top of that, you know, you want to get him at a good rate because now you thinking about in the future Devontae Smith. You got to think about these things. So Swift will probably possibly get signed back. I don't know about Rashad Penny, but you know, Swift is going to get signed back because
it's a lot of high risk, high reward too, man. I'm glad how he made that move. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of players cheap.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. We got better at the running back position with being under. I think we're under like 5 to 6 million in the running back room.
What is it? 6 point. Now that we got him, it's like 6.5 or something like that. Because I think it's only like 2. It's only like if it's 6.7, that means what Miles makes 6.5, 6.3,
something like that. Yeah, because
so it's like 2 to 4 million. I know it's like 6.5 or 6.7, but it's not much for all our running backs. And Kenny G, Boston Scott is 2 million of that.
Right, and Boston Scott's supposed to be the kick return. You know, majority until you know even one of them get injured. Now he's getting a rotation, but he's supposed to be kick return. I think that you know we didn't get into the wide receivers, but you know overall I just think that the running back game should be Swift and Penny until you know one of them actually tweaks something or whatever, and then you can plug in you know Kenny G. You can plug in Boston Scott. You know I don't know if Trey Sermon is going to make it. I really don't know.
A lot of people got a lot of hope in him. I don't know if it's if it's him or what it is, but
But
I
Shane
thought he was
Steichen
gonna have some.
didn't really use him. He had
Shane
one good
Steichen know
run.
how to use him because that might not even be
Pro-
his forte of
pro-
running back.
Probably not. And we'll see when we look at some Colts games this season. We will see. Yeah. Hopefully this year they clean it up.
Ball control issues. What's the ball control issues?
Right. I mean,
Oh, what happened? Hold on.
it's not really ball control. It's not really ball control issues. It's more so basically, you had a lot of games with the Eagles that, in the second quarter, you score a lot of points. And now, Johnson Gannon start playing the prevent defense to the point where now everybody's back. So now it's on the offense to keep going. That wasn't the game plan. The game plan was, look, we're going to score these points, hold the lead. We're going to run this clock out. That's how we got to that, that undefeated streak until we lost.
Right.
That's what happened. The defense could not hold anybody. We seen it week 1. We seen it against the Cardinals. That's a game that we could have lost, if it wasn't for Jalen Hurts. That's the whole thing difference that separate, Jalen Hurts from any other quarterback in the NFCs or the NFC period.
I think we in a great spot. But hold on, we got another clip for y'all, man. Another clip.
Mm-hmm.
Another clip. Talk about.
Yep. Man.
It's finna get ugly, man. I think a lot of people don't understand where we at, man.
No, they don't know because what they're doing is like, oh, he had a good season because y'all had a mediocre schedule. Let him do it again against this schedule. He's going to do it again. It's not going to be
system, right. That's the system they came up with a few years ago, right?
No, that was last year. They were talking about.
No. But I'm talking about the system they came up with. So if you become the number 1 seed, they're supposed to make your schedule a little harder the next year.
Yeah.
Running it back. I think they started with Tom Brady though.
Well, the Bucs.
Mistaken. I want to. No. Before the Bucs, like right before he left the Patriots, I thought they started that.
Yeah.
Rule. They was tired of him going back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, you go this year, you number 1 seed, you got to come back next year and play a little bit harder of a competition. But we ain't worried about the competition.
No,
because y'all bringing the harder competition.
They actually did us a favor with the schedule. They did us a favor with the schedule. We got a bye after the tough stretch. I mean, before the tough stretch. So, I think in that tough stretch, we could easily go forward too. Just to be realistic. I would like for us to win them all, but to be realistic, we could easily go 4-2.
In the first 6 games?
No, not the first 6 games. I'm talking about
in that stretch
after the bye.
Okay.
After the bye week.
I got us coming out that bye. I think like 8-1 or 7-1, something like that. I think we got one. I think I got us with 1 loss coming out before that bye. Before the bye. Going into the bye.
To who though?
I gotta look at the schedule again. Give me 2 seconds.
I think
I'll tell you why I put the loss. And it wasn't even a whole loss. It was like, we was playing spades and I had a maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think my first loss where I counted was against the Dolphins. I think we could beat the Jets, but I think the Dolphins was my first loss. Because I just didn't like how, Tyreek Hill was, getting over on Slay. I ain't like that. And I don't know what Sean Desai got cooking up. But who knows? Who knows? Because injuries come into play and all that, that probably won't be a loss. Because we might be here talking about basically we didn't really play nobody after the bye. That's when y'all toughest task. Like that's the narrative they're going to throw at us, especially
That's
if
what
we
I
get
had right there.
undefeated.
Philly. That was my maybe.
Jets
He hitting on all cylinders, everything going right, team on fire. You know what I'm saying? He coming in that bit undefeated. We coming in undefeated. I thought that might be one of those ones we might have to fight for a little bit.
No,
I still had us with like we could win. He could be still filling it out. My scenario of us losing was him on everything hit. He in sync with the receivers, the running back, he eating, defense on fire. Like that was my maybe. I still think we could go into that bye undefeated though.
But the reason why I ain't picked the Jets is because we don't know what Aaron Rodgers we're going to get, number one. Number two, the defense is great. Don't get me wrong. The defense is great, but we got too many weapons to confuse them to the point where, as long as we, hitting on all cylinders, I don't really believe that, we walk out that game. It's probably going to be a close game, but I think we could win that game. The only game that I'm shocked, I'm a little nervous about, I ain't gonna lie, is the Dolphins games because they offense is quick.
Hey, they got 4 good linemen on that Jets. I do. Matter of fact, next week, me and bro, when we come back inside the nest, we got a guest for y'all, and one of them is a Jets fan. And he'll tell you they have 4. They missing one crucial spot, and it's a tackle. And if he get lined up if he get lined up all night against Josh Sweat, Nolan Smith, and Hassan Reddick.
It's gonna be a long night.
It's gonna be a long night. Hopefully he get it together by then. But if he don't, it's gonna be a long night. I think man, listen, man, we rocking, man. We rolling, man. I think we gonna go in this season looking good. And since I'm talking about Nolan Smith, let's pop off with a little video for him.
Yo, it's field trip time. We're going to NFL Films in New Jersey. I can't wait. Hopefully we get to learn something new.
Take this hand here, you're going to put on the hand grip on this side. Tight shots of the ball from the quarterback to the catch. This is that setup.
So but you're going like this?
Yep. Let me get it right.
Jayton, hey.
I think, listen, that young man right there, man, is going to shock the world.
He's going to be great for us, man. It's going to get to the point where we're going to be comparing him to Von Miller. That's how I feel. It's too soon right now, because, he's a rookie. No. Hear me out, bro. Look. I think it's too soon now because he's a rookie. I need to see how he does with the speed of the NFL first. But what I saw in the videos of training camp, not training camp, the OTAs and everything like that, I really believe that, that dude's going to be a monster to the point where we probably won't even have to sign Hassan Reddick back. That's how deep it probably is going to be.
Listen, I don't even think he's here for Hassan Reddick job.
Who do you think he's here for, though?
I don't think we'll sign Josh Sweat back.
Probably not. But
listen, you get him to where he's really supposed to be, and you put him on the other side of Hassan Reddick, and you put them 3 big monsters in the middle. People are in where your quarter. Listen, the league is turned into a league where everybody want to have a mobile quarterback.
Right.
Where do you go when you got one dude on one side running 4 3s, 4 4s, and the other guy on the other side 4 4, 4 5-ish? You can't really even get outside the pocket without them getting a hand on you.
Facts.
And if you step up, you got Jalen Carter, you got Jordan Davis, and then
Jalen Carter.
No, I think. Listen,
Jordan Davis is Jordan Davis. No.
Jordan Davis.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I know where his weakness is.
No, but he's not the pass rusher. No. I'm not saying pass rusher. He's a hold up man. But if you step into the hole, man, your defensive, your offensive lineman probably tired from holding that big man up.
He get double teamed, triple teamed sometimes.
Both of them tired. And now Jalen Carter getting off the block.
Right.
The second man that's doubling me might need the help.
Now we talking about the trenches right now.
We talking about the trenches.
We talk about the trenches. Do you think that we should sign back Sue?
Okay, so Simone brought this up in her last video. And I say no just because I feel like it's so much depth. You really won't get a chance to see what you got if you bring him back. Somebody got to lose snaps to have Sue on the team. Sue not coming back and playing 15%. He coming back for 2025. And he probably going to want that in writing. So he coming back.
He already said he not doing training camp or anything. He just want to go
I already understand that. I already knew that. He probably a later signing. We got what 6 or 7 D tackles right now.
Yeah, about 6 or so. Yes.
And then you probably got 2 or 3 of the D ends that can play D tackle. I know you could throw Brandon in there. I know you could throw Sweat in that inside. I don't trust Barnett to be thrown anywhere.
See, and he's still on the team, so that's another person. But I just don't like him because the penalties and stuff.
Yeah, that's my biggest issue.
Right, but he might be hungry too because he didn't see the film in a while. So what's going on, Cole?
Hopefully Sunday, since he on here, we can sit down and have a conversation. Cause I've been waiting to clash with the enemies for 2 weeks.
Yeah, the bull man.
that's my guy though. Hey man, y'all.
He stopped inviting me. So
hey, listen, y'all. Hey, look, we can have a round table. He could bring Boss Cowboy. We got some business to settle.
Please bring him, please.
Listen, that's my boy, man. Hey, y'all. Hey, listen, I know we got Eagle fans in here, but if y'all like good content, man, go subscribe to Cole's Cowboy, man. Hit that link, subscribe to him. Hey, put your link in there. I'll pin it for you if you want me to.
What do you say? What Cole's be saying for the latest and greatest Cowboys content creator?
Look, he trying to 1 week. I gotta turn into a Dallas fan, man. I gotta over exaggerate everything.
They damn sure do, though. They damn sure do. I don't know if y'all got a chance to basically check out my Twitter, man. But I posted up something, some funny. Somebody said that the Cowboys is going to win the NFC East, and I posted up something on there. It was funny. Y'all need to go check that out. But
we will break the curse, man.
I know we will. I'm not hesitating. Now, right now, I got us going 13-4.
I got us 14-3.
So,
and the only reason we even get the third loss is because we're gonna be sitting starters in the last game against the Giants.
See, that's where I got a loss at too. But I do got a loss coming from. I was going to respond. I had to resist. Like I said, the Dolphins.
Okay.
I think we beat San Fran. I think we beat Kansas City because that's revenge games for us. I think we split with Dallas though. We split with Dallas. We beat them at home. They beat us at AT&T Stadium. Yeah, I had like 2 more loss. Well, the Giants last game, and then I also got one more loss. I forgot where it was, but I had 4.
Hey, Miss Ash, if you still in here, man, drop in the comments what you think we might go, man. I see Cole Cowboy got 12-5. I got 14.
Of course, he said 12-5. So what y'all going, Cole?
They going. They must be going 8-9 then. You going 12-5? You're wilding, man.
What y'all going there, Cole?
Hey, Dev, if you still out there, man, drop it in the comments, man. What y'all think we going, man? I want to know what y'all prediction is, man. That's fans. Cause I got us. Oh man,
that's not fair, bro.
So we gonna regret. We just gonna totally turn into some like barely winning games. We losing the suckers. I seen somebody yesterday. They got Minnesota as a loss. 13-4.
13-4. I'm with Smitty. Yo, I wouldn't be mad at 14-3, man. I would not be mad at getting 14-3.
Losses for 14-3. I told you I had the Jets as a maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Bills as a maybe game.
That was the other loss.
And the Giants in the last game. I think everybody else is beatable. Like people got the Dolphins in this category because of the players they got. I've seen superstars on superstar teams before turn out to be trash, man. The team don't turn out right. It's too much. I want the ball. I want to start them. there's no leadership. It's all about self. You get caught out there on the island. You get caught doing, you know what I'm saying? When it ain't smooth, when it ain't gelling like this, and it ain't locked in, it can get real distorted up there in that brain, man. And
honestly,
people
we don't
start
even
playing
know.
like that.
We don't even know if Tua is going to play the whole season, man. I hope he does, man.
How many games he played last year? 8?
I don't even know if it was that. I think it was like 6 or 7.
I think he played 8. If I'm not mistaken, he played 8 games.
Okay.
You missed 9. Your backup couldn't show up. He was horrible. You had 3 backups play last year. They went inside another quarterback this year for assurance. They got Mike White. They hoping you go down at this point. I can't take that.
Yeah.
I hope he come to the link healthy because I want Jalen Hurts to stomp his head in.
I want everybody to be healthy when we play them. I don't want no excuses, from any Cowgirls fans, from any midget fans, any little toy soldier fans. I don't want no excuse. I just want to sit up there and beat them fair and square. I want Jalen Hurts to play the whole season. I want us to, not have too many injuries that's going to hold us back. I don't want that. That's what I'm aiming for. Now, if everybody's healthy, bro, we could go out there and compete with everybody. I agree, Miss Ash. Everybody healthy, it's a wrap.
It's a Rapsky-Skapskis, man. It's everybody can put in that pack, man.
Look, if everybody's Miss Ash, if anybody,
hold on, go ahead.
No, I'm saying, Miss Ash, if everybody's healthy, I'm with y'all with 14-3. I'm with y'all because I think if everybody's healthy, I think we can get over on the Bills.
I think 14. I think 15. Listen, everybody healthy. I think 15-2.
Oh, you going up there?
listen. Hey, 14-3 was me being courteous. I was trying to be humble. I was trying to be, hey man. You would say something. Cole, I'm not even putting no comments up there until you start saying some realistic. You talking about sweep us.
Because now they're not sweeping us. Stop it.
If anything, the worst case scenario, we split. If not, we sweep y'all.
I say we split. That's to be realistic. We split. Because y'all gonna want y'all lit back before, after coming from the link with that loss, y'all gonna want y'all lit back. And that's what y'all tried to do last year, but y'all Minshew gave y'all a run. If it wasn't for him being Minshew, y'all could have lost that game.
It's a little hectic for it's a little hectic for the Cowboys over there. I see them talking about every receiver in their receiver room.
Yeah.
Talbert finna be this. Gallup finna come back to fruition. Brandon Cooks gonna drink out the fountain of youth. Well, if he can drink out the fountain of youth, then let me get AJ to drink out of it a little bit and get a little bit better.
No, to be honest, I really think that it's no way. There's no way that we lose twice to the Cowboys. It's no way. So I don't know. Coles is trolling right now. I get it. Coles is the type of person that needs that boost for him to start going. I seen him on the last video. I get it. He always talking crazy, right, Nina? What's going on, Nina?
Well, Nina, appreciate you. Listen.
He always
Cowboys come over here and they want a little recognition for being good or whatever, having those 5 non-salary cap Super Bowls. Okay, cool. We got one. It's cool.
I think Cole's it'd be true. It'd be between teams. I think he likes the Cowboys, but he's messing with. He's like Makai. He's like him. Micah Parsons. He's like him.
Okay. Yeah. He want to be on every team. If they win, he got to go.
Right. You see him with that tight, gotta go to Mo's jersey on at the Sixers game.
Hey, Coach, I got a question for you, right? So if we happen to win, let's say 2 in a row, what's the narrative then? Like, what can y'all argue about? That's the only argument y'all got is that we got 1 Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but people go to the bathroom and it happens.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. I went to where was I? I was up Upper Darby. It was at a thrift store or thrift shop, and I've seen Cowboys championship tapes. And that's not even being funny. I did.
VHS?
Yeah, it was one of them Jones that you gotta rewind, wait for it to rewind to play again. You know, you can't just pop the disc in.
And then you gotta hope your VCR in great condition, because if it eat the wire, you might not even have the video no more.
Damn. That's funny, man. Y'all was on standard,
Cole got a
definition.
question for us. Cole got a question for us. So are y'all winning the Super Bowl? You want me to be truthful? Not. You want me to be truthful?
No, go ahead, bro.
You want me to be truthful? I thought last year when we lost, right? The night we lost, I told my son, I said, son, let's get ready for another ride. He said, Daddy, we just lost. I said, we're going back. You see that man? That man walked off with his head down. He was upset. Think about this. Jalen Hurts, the last time he lost in the national championship, he ended up being in the same predicament he was the year before, having to step in for Tua. Who put Tua in the national championship the next year?
Yep.
Jalen Hurts went to a new system in Oklahoma. He put them in the playoffs too.
Exactly.
Last year
was
the beginning. It wasn't the end. It was the beginning. We're going back. I don't care who come from the AFC. But the Philadelphia Eagles will be the team to beat for the foreseeable future, Cole.
Number one, right? I know who's not going to the playoffs. I went to the Super Bowl. I know who's not. They ain't even going to make it to the NFC Championship. I think y'all allergic. Like, honestly, number one. Number two, we got a way better chance to, go. Even if y'all, just say, hypothetically speaking, if y'all sweep us, go ahead. That's y'all championship right there. Kudos to y'all. But if we win a division, we get the number one seed. We got home field advantage the whole playoffs. You don't think that we're going to end up in Vegas? You really don't think that? Who in the NFC is going to stop us? It's not going to be y'all, because y'all not going to run into us because y'all scared of the championship game. Y'all had the same quarterback for 8 going on 9 years now. And
the same record as the one you had before for 9 years, 2-4.
Right. We had this quarterback for 3 years. He started 2. This is going to be his 3rd year starting, and he already passed accolades that Dak Prescott never touched. Y'all can talk about passing yards and all that. Y'all sound like haters, really. Y'all really do, because y'all was not saying the same thing about Lamar Jackson when he won MVP. Y'all was not saying that. Yo, 6'10" from PFF.
Oh, they did. That the PFF came out with the new little simulator, right? And I guess he's saying they got us going 6-10 on PFF.
I like it. Well, it can't be 6-10. It gotta be 17 games.
7-10 then.
I like it though. I like it
Motivation.
because I want that because soon as they see somebody see it, they're gonna be like, they got us. What? You crazy? Just like they try to put my boy Slay on notice, basically of receivers that you got to go against. What? Come on, yeah. Look,
Nina, that's what they say every year. I got a family full of Cowboy fans, and we had the same conversation every cookout. Right. How the Eagles getting better, but it's the Cowboys year. How does that work? Explain to me how you can tell me my team got better and we beat you last year, right? We got farther than you last year, but then you tell me, oh man, come on, bro. He want to talk about Slay gonna get cooked.
Slay gonna get cooked. Now let me tell you something, Cole. You gotta stop talking. That's my guy. You gotta stop talking, man. You gotta really be talking football to talk, man. Like you sitting up there just trying to troll. That's not cool, man. It's really not cool that you think that Slay's going to get cooked by everybody. You see what he did to Justin Jefferson, arguably the best receiver in the game right now. What do you think he's going to do to y'all little receivers? What do you think? And watch, he's going to combat that with CeeDee Lamb, got over on y'all, but that was Jonathan Gannon calling these plays. You don't even know.
CeeDee Lamb wasn't playing on Slay or Bradbury. He was running over there playing
he was moving
Maddox, and then he got
he was in the slot. Right. Right,
So,
but at the
so
same
when
time,
did-
they're
when
going to
is-
try to throw that narrative. They're going to
Yeah, I
try to
already
throw
know.
that narrative. That's
No,
what happened.
I'm backing my partner here because I want to make sure y'all understand that all this stuff they bring is debunkable. It gives me headaches sometimes to hear y'all talk because football ain't even football no more with y'all. It's just about how y'all can make up any narrative to make it look good. Diggs locked down Justin Jefferson. Cool.
Oh God.
Did he knock him down better than? Did he lock him down better than Slade?
Hell no.
I think. Hold on. In the game we played him, didn't he have less than 50 yards?
Facts. And they was moving him around because he was so predictable. It was basically like every time he was in motion, you already know he's going in the slot. Every time they made Thielen in motion, you know they was going to go to him regardless. So we was always ready for the ball to be thrown to him. That's the only receiver they got. If he gets going, then Thielen going. Then Dalvin Cook is going. That shut down their whole offense. It did. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't sit up there and, down Slay. And then, we got the other corner boy. We got James Bradbury. We got James Bradbury. Avonte Maddox. A lot of people say, Avonte Maddox can't stay healthy. But guess what? We got Greedy Williams. And I think he would do a decent job in the slot.
Thank you so much. Listen, I've been listening to a lot of people. Ain't nobody bringing up Greedy, man. They keep talking about Ringo.
Come on, man. I know what's going on.
Greedy Williams 6'2", man. Long arms.
I know what's
He get in the
going on.
slot. Lock all y'all boys up. Hey, but listen, hold on. I got a question for you. So I just heard that Hunter Renfrow might get cut June 1st. Is you making that call?
No.
You ain't making the call.
No.
I'm making the call.
No.
I like Hunter Renfrow. I think he bring that pure slot. I like listen, I'm an El Mendola, Wes Welker type of guy, man. I like that guy that can get in there and get gritty, man.
I hear you, but at the same time, look how many receivers we got now. We just picked up Rambo.
Listen, if we get Hunter Renfrow, I'll trade Quez.
Huh?
If we get rid of Hunter Renfrow, I'll trade Quez.
They're not trading Quez.
I will though.
Quez going to play out his whole
year. Why
do
you think he's not getting traded though?
Because he knows the system.
Okay.
He can sit up there and play your kick return because I think Covey time is done. On top of that, they want to play that 4 receivers type thing with AJ Brown, with who else? Devontae Smith, Quez, and I forgot I don't want to mess the guy's name up, but you know what I'm talking about.
Olameda's Zaccheaus.
Yeah. So yeah, you already know. You already know that they're gonna do that again. They're gonna start possibly trying to run screens again for receivers. So those four guys I'm cool with, but you also got Rambo. You also got these other guys. I think Greg Ward is done. Covey and Greg Ward is out. If I'm talking about cuts right now, they're going to be out. Devin Allen's going to stay because of his speed. They're going to try to work him into being a kick returner or a punt returner.
I think we can. I mean, Hunter Renfrow.
They're not going to get Renfrow. Renfrow. I'll say Renfrow. If I'm guessing, Renfrow is going to either end up with the Saints or the Jets if he gets cut.
Not the Jets. They got more receivers than us.
They do. I wouldn't be mad if he went to the Broncos.
But they looking to get rid of receivers too. They got Corey Sutton on the arm.
And they've been talking about trading Judy.
Yeah, they got no boys on the market. So they looking to get rid of receivers. I don't think they're looking to pick up nothing. I would make the call. But I would only make the call if I for sure got a plan for one of the receivers that's on the roster to be able to get me some capital.
See, my answer was more towards what I think Howie would do.
It depends on price with Howie.
Right. But if it's the way that we could get him, go for it. Go for it. Because now you got 3 receivers that everybody got to worry about. You can't just be like, all right, we can, sleep on Quez or we can sleep on this guy. They great route runners, all that. Quez's problem is only just, holding on to the ball, following the ball. That's his issue. the guy from the Falcons. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I'm not going to butcher it, but
Olamide Zaccheaus.
see, you
We
can
just gonna
say
call him Oz. Just keep it at Oz. That's
yeah. Oz, he's a great route runner and he got hands. So I don't know who's going to be the 3 or the 4, but they're going to play that 4 receiver a couple times, especially if they know they got matchup up issues on the outside.
We got some undrafted guys too, man. They're possibly PT too. I mean, we got Jordan. We got what?
Yeah.
We got Joseph. I can't think of his name. Joseph Hazelwood.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some guys, but I thought to be honest with you, I thought Greg Ward been done.
He been done. Oh, he had a 1-hand catch, and that was it. That's it for him.
He been practice squad material for the last about 2 years.
If he go to if Renfro go to the Giants, man, kudos to him. Now he gotta play the corner boys. He gotta play them. Then on top of that, Reed is no slouch. He's a hitting receiver, hitting safety. And then the guy we got from the Steelers. He's a hitting safety. He like to play the box.
Hold on. So you said that. I mean that's your 2 starters right there.
That's how I don't want him to start. My starters at safety. Honestly, I think Sidney Brown should start. I think he should start over.
Wait, who though? See, I can't get. I got him shoot in, but I can't get the other dude. I don't know if it's Reed or if it's Terrell Edmonds. But I've kind of broke it down to the point where I'm saying Terrell Edmonds might be a package guy. He might be more of the first, second down guy. And then when they get 3rd and long, you bring in Reed Blankenship to pay more of a coverage. Then you could use Sidney Brown anywhere you want to.
I'm just happy that we got guys at the safety that I don't want to see Kayvon Wallace on the field. That's why I want to. I wanted one of these safeties that was looking for in a last deal or something like that, and we could try to reconstruct or work with a team to take some of the salary off, especially because we got some wiggle room in the salary cap. So I just wanted a safety. A lot of people were looking at linebacker, but I wanted a safety so I could be like, oh, that spot is solidified, just like the corners are solidified, just like the edge rushers, and like I wanted everything solidified to the point where now whoever is playing on the side of that safety, they can play off of them. And I think that's the best way to go. I think we need a vet in the safety position.
Hold on,
a young vet.
Let's do something real quick, man. Hey, we're gonna give a 5-second moment of silence to the late great Jim Brown, man. Rest in peace,
man.
Appreciate y'all. Hey, man, that was a legend, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, that was a legend, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jim Brown, he that was the guy of guys, man. So I mean, appreciate that, Malik, for showing up, man. It almost slipped my mind for a moment there. You know what I'm saying? And
right. I wanted to do that at the beginning, but I forgot all
great.
about it.
It's no time like the present, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't look back, but we appreciate you, Big Jim, man. Shout out to Jim. Send condolences to his family, man. Appreciate that.
I know they going through it, man. He was 87 years old, man. He broke records, man. And, he'd be missed, man, especially by the NFL community and, just football fans in general. So he'll be missed.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to figure out, is everybody as confident in Nicholas Morrow as me?
Nicholas Morrow. But he had 100 tackles last season, right? Or over 100 tackles, right?
He had 100 tackles.
Right. So I think we'll be fine at linebacker. We just need depth at linebacker. That's where I'm at with
it. EC1.
Yo, EC1, man. You gotta chill out, bro. You gotta chill out. You gotta chill out, bro.
That man said to a moment of silence.
No, we can give a moment of silence to the Commanders and all that. Let's not be disrespectful. The Cowboys try to give us a run for our money every single year, man. But this year, man, we're gonna win the NFC back to back in the first time in a long time. And we're gonna back to back, bro. Back to back. And it's going to start with Jalen Hurts. It's going to end with the defense of Sean Desai. I believe in Sean Desai from what he said in that press conference, the first press conference we ever heard him. Basically, he wants people to feel Philadelphia. So I really believe that he's going to come with that work. I think he's going to mix it up a little bit. I think he's going to do a lot more blitzing that Jonathan Gannon didn't do. But it's going to start there. It's really going to start there, man. Seriously.
That's what EC1 got the whole.
Right. Cracking the hell up. Cracking up, man.
Bruh.
He hits you. He always hits you with one, though. EC1 always hits you with one.
Oh, EC1, look, we was just having a conversation about predictions on the season. Everybody that's in the chat, I see it's a few more people in here. Hey, y'all drop in the comments what y'all think we go this season. Y'all think, you know what I'm saying? Bro, right here, King DV gave me 13-4, 14-3 if everybody healthy.
Mm.
I gave him 14-3, 15-2 if everybody healthy. Miss Ash came with the 14-3, and then Cole Cowboy come out of left field, smoking crack rock, and he said 12-5.
Right, but for all the people that don't know me, I know a lot of people know my bro Smitty, but anybody don't know me, just make sure that y'all like in both channels. Basically, subscribe to both channels, man. We give good content separately, but when we come together, man, this is the first episode out of a many. So, we got to work out the kinks on when are we going to drop these videos, because it was supposed to be Wednesday, but then stuff started happening.
It was birthdays, man. You can't.
Birthdays, man. And I'm still going through it. Tomorrow, I got to, with my wife. So we got a party for her. So it's just, we got to figure out when are we going to do it, what time, so it can be consistent, so we can have you guys always, chiming in. And I thank you guys because this is why we do it. We like to talk football. So I just like, to thank everybody from showing up, especially for the first episode.
Ding them bells, man. When you like subscribe, ding that bell so you don't miss it, man.
Right,
right. It, man. I don't want
you
to miss none of this good content coming out, man. It's coming out on the regular. It's consistent, and when you start watching, it's almost contagious, man. It make you keep coming back. I'm telling you, the vibe is there, man.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think he's gonna be a little short from what he had last year. I think he's gonna be like 13-14.
You think 13-14?
I think 13-14, especially if it depends. Like I said, once again, it depends on how Sean Desai line that up.
Okay, you're right now. I'm finna put it in the chat for you right now, Miss Ash. I'm gonna pin it.
Ash, I rock with you. I rock with you.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
but yeah, I think it's gonna be less, only because of who we got. Like a lot of people don't realize that we got younger on defense.
Right.
We got younger on defense to the point where now.
Why did it unsubscribe me from your page?
Who?
YouTube. I just went to your page. I had to resubscribe.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Listen, and I subscribed that night we did the live when I first met you.
Right.
Then they just unsubscribe me like that. They disrespectful. They need to get their life together, man. YouTube be on some. You see, I just subscribed. I know you see the notification popped up.
Nina, you talking about Smitty? You talking about Smitty Eagle? That's who you talking about?
4133 the podcast.
Yeah. But yeah,
I thought you was already subscribed. I thought I seen you before. I could be wrong.
Nina be everywhere, man. Like, Nina is an Eagles fan, ride or die fan, man. I salute to her. Yep.
It's in the no, I'm trying to pin it. It's not letting
trying to pin it?
Yeah. No, let me pin it at the moment.
She should catch it though.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, but Nina, it's 41. I'll type it in right here. 4133 the podcast.
On
YouTube.
See, I'm down South Philly, man. So I feel all this with the Eagles, man.
Oh, so you in the city?
Yeah, I'm in the city. I'm in South Philly. I'm about I say 5 to 8 minutes away from the stadium. I'm always down here, man. I know tomorrow they got the autism thing going on. And that's big to me because I got an autistic son, and I'm just gonna go down there and show my support before this party. I do got a shirt, but you know, I'm just happy. I'm thankful that my team actually go out their way to try to raise money for that.
Hey, what's that word? What's that word I've been telling you all week? I've been saying one word to you all week. What I've been saying to you? Destiny. Guess what? I got an autistic son too.
That's crazy. Really, how old?
Listen, y'all don't understand. His wife, my daughter, same birthday. He got a son, I got a son. We, you know, it's destiny, man. We came together just to give y'all this great content every time we touch down.
Right. Right. So I'm just thankful for it, man. I'm thankful for all that, man. But you know, reached out to you to try to, you know, get this thing going, and you know, it's only gonna get better from here.
He ain't told y'all yet, y'all, but he was supposed to be on my show a little while ago, right? And then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I ain't judged, bro. Somebody else was like, reach back out to him. Like, nah, when it happens, it's destiny. Yeah, we on. Hey, I'm Smitty Eagle 373 on Twitter.
Yeah, and I'm King DV Sports at King DV Sports, man. You can follow me there, man. It's my last post is something funny on there about the Cowboys, man. It's really funny.
You said it's on there. Hold on, let me see. What? Let me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up there. You done brought up a couple times. Put it up there.
It's hilarious, man. You know, I did that while I was at work because we had some downtime, and I was sitting here just putting things together on my apps and everything, and put it on my shorts, my YouTube shorts. But
I see it. All right, hold on. Let me get y'all in here. Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta put it up there, man.
You open it up. Hold on.
Bullshit.
Hold on.
But yeah, about 5 to 8 minutes away from. Well, I'm like 5 minutes away from NovaCare, but you know how long that strip is, man, from NovaCare to the stadium.
Right.
But that's why I'm saying I'm going to these home games. I seen the Cowboys game, man. The cheapest ticket is like almost $500.
Hold on, let me drop this phone real quick, since you know. Hold on, y'all can see it. Hold on, let me pop y'all up here. Open it up. Let me back that up real quick. My boy got something for y'all.
So can the Cowboys, because they did show us some things yesterday. Oh, really? Just yesterday? Can the Cowboys win the NFC East? Yes.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. They will not be there.
Seriously.
Nobody. No way, no chance in the HEW.
No, I think, like I said, at worst, they're going to split. We're going to split. But they're not going to beat us 2 times. No, because now AJ Brown, you know, newer guys going to know, okay, this is really a rival. So
right.
Look, we got to go in. We got to go in the next time we play them. And you know, I already know AJ Brown is, you know, he know what time it is, especially with the whole thing about with Micah Parsons, what he did when we drafted Jalen Carter. And he was like, yeah, you know what time it is. You might as well come over here and be an Eagle. But look, dude, he a turncoat. Like I you know, Michael Parsons, yeah, he from PA, not from Philly, from PA. And I think that, yeah, he's not
from PA. He's not a Philly
from
guy.
PA, right? And his dad came out and said that.
He is, and my new number 0.
Yeah, they from Philly.
They from Philly.
Oh, that boy Swift, that's boy Swift gonna put on for the city. I'm trying to tell y'all.
He's a Philly baby, but he lived in Jersey.
Yeah, he's from Camden?
He stayed across the bridge though.
Yeah.
And somewhere out west or something, man. We don't know what kind of PA he from, man. He out there by Pittsburgh or something, man.
Yeah, I don't even know how old Josh Sweat, to go back to what you were saying. I think that, you know, you're right. I think that Nolan Smith probably take that position. He probably will.
You said
probably will.
I think they about the same age, though. I'm pretty sure of it.
Who Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat? Yeah. Yeah, but I think we had signed Hassan Reddick back before we signed Josh Sweat back. That's just my opinion. You know,
Josh
Hassan
Sweat
Reddick.
They do it at the same time, right?
I believe so. If not, a year apart.
Well, that'd be crazy though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Hassan Reddick just turned 28, and Josh Sweat about to be 27. So they're a year apart. Not too much of a deal.
I think we'll keep Josh Sweat before we keep I'm not Josh Sweat, Hassan Reddick. Just because he's you know, tri-state area kid, and you know, he went to Temple, you know, the roots, and then he would probably have the best loyalty for the team. You know, we see, you know, guys leave because the bag was bigger, but we don't know how that's going to turn out. Like Hargrave, you know, for instance, I don't know how that's going to turn out for him. You know, he's just adding to their defense, but at the same time, you know, if their offense don't got y'all going, you know, in the regular season, y'all might not even, you know, make no noise in the postseason. So I really believe that Hassan Reddick is one of those guys that's going to be like a Brandon Graham, you know, like guys that we keep here.
I can agree with you on that. I think he's here to the bus out, man. Till it's over with, he go nowhere else. I don't think he play for nobody else.
Yeah, and as far as Swift, I think Swift is going to get re-signed. I know he's going to get re-signed. But we got to keep a power back behind him. We have to. You know, Swift can break tackles too, but we got to keep a power back behind him, like a Penny or, you know, anybody else. You know, we got to get that going, because if not, you know, that boy gonna get hurt. He gonna get hurt with a lot of carries. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna even take 20 carries for these guys to get over 100 yards a game.
I think it's gonna be nice, man. I think we got a good way. We can really even it out. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta just be one dimensional or just, you know, play one player. We can really work it out. You know what I'm saying?
No, because now we got. So here's the thing: what people don't realize. I don't put y'all on game. Who don't realize? DeAndre Swift could do things that Miles Sanders didn't do. Like basically, we in the red zone. He does a little curl, and he can catch the ball, and then run it into the end zone, or being a Swift. He could do that. Whereas though Miles Sanders didn't do things like that. You know, he could do that. Also, he could bounce it outside. With this line, he gonna know it's going to be easy to walk into the end zone for him. It's going to be easy. He probably going to have a career year in touchdowns with us. That's basically what he going to do.
I think it's going to be, and I think it's going to be so magnificent, bro. I think it's going to be so magnificent, bro. But hey, you keep talking about Swift. Give him a little play real quick. I mean, I got something here, you know, it's old. It's good. We like this.
Oh.
You know, he home, man. Welcome home, man. And if somehow one of y'all catch this video, man, hey, look, we let y'all sit down inside the nest too.
It's up with y'all. It's up with y'all, man. Anybody can come on this show. It's up because, you know, we're just sitting here talking to Eagles, you know, and giving our opinions on stuff at the end of the day, especially with this YouTube content. With the collab, we just giving different opinions and things like that. We're going to agree. Sometimes we're going to disagree, but, you know, if the opinion is valid, you know, we keep the show going. That's how it's going to be.
Well, hey, man, you know, I told you I got to go get this job. But any final words? Let's wind it down, man. Let's get them the last breakdown. Hold on, wait. On my show, I just started a segment called Around the World. And we forgot one team that I know you represent. We got to go around that world, man. We gotta hit that 76ers heart real quick. We gotta pinch a little bit of that chest, man. Cause hey, I've been out there, and I told a couple people It's time for Embiid to go, man.
Here's my thing, right? I really believe that. I'm gonna try to keep this short, but I think that Embiid does not like accountability. You know, I think that he feels like that he did nothing wrong with scoring 15 points in the game 7. I think that he don't feel like he did anything wrong, not showing up for his team. I don't care about no LCL injury. You know, he has to show up. You know, James Harden is going to be James Harden. James Harden is better when it's, you know, he's the only threat on the court. That's why he scored those 40-point games, those 2 games. But when he's not the only threat on the court, he's not taking as many shots. You know, so we can afford to let him go, but Joel Embiid needs to step up. I don't think that we get rid of him. I would like for us to, you know, see what our options are with him, but we're not going to get rid of him after MVP year. That, you know, that's just the reality of it.
Listen, MVP or not, I just looked at the stats. In closing games, he has played in 8.
It's low.
31.4% shooting from the field. And that ain't even including 3-pointers. That's just straight field goal percentage.
Field goal, yeah.
That is not something that he needs to improve that immediately.
He does, and that's what I'm saying. I need a coach to come in here that's going to challenge him like Larry Brown challenged AI.
What are your top 3 that you're looking for that job?
Nick Nurse, Monty Williams. And I would probably have to throw because he won a championship, so he knows what it takes to get there. You gotta throw Mike Budenholzer in there. You have to.
So my 3 is Nick Nurse, Budenholzer, Mark Jackson.
See, everybody keep talking this Mark Jackson. That's
the reason I want Mark Jackson. Listen to what Steph said about Mark Jackson. He came in, he ain't played none of that bull junk. I know how you play basketball. I'm not taking that. You're going to get in the paint, you're going to play defense, and we're going to play smart basketball. Right. Everybody, the reason the last coach, Doc Rivers, couldn't succeed, he too friendly. Monty Williams, reason I don't got him on the job list, he too friendly.
You think Monty? Oh, yeah, he is too friendly.
Yeah, you disrespected this man, Ayton. And then you went and talked to the front office about getting him signed? But you said he didn't show up in the closing minutes? What kind of coach is that?
Yeah, facts.
If you don't,
I forgot all about that.
You gotta go.
Yeah?
You gotta go.
So,
I'll bet you if I'm paying you $200 million or $20. If you ain't out there playing the best basketball I need at the time to win games, I'm betting you.
Well, Harden said that he's going to Houston. You know, it's reports. It's reports, but he's opting out. He's opting out. So, you know, he's trying to get a longer term. And, you know, after having 9 points in game 7 that everybody saw, I don't think he's going to get what he's asking for.
But that ain't the first time, though.
I know. Oh, I know.
Harden
ain't
disappeared just one time.
Yeah.
Embiid ain't disappeared one. It's something about, to me, it's something about the 76ers and closeout games that give me the heebie-jeebies.
They get out-coached. They get outplayed. They get tired. You name it. The bad things happen with the Sixers. And this is why I said, look, it's going to be majority, because I do Sixers and Eagles. It's going to be majority Eagles at this point until they fix what needs to be fixed. But anyway, my last words is basically what day are we agreeing on camera?
I like Wednesday.
All right, so Wednesdays 7 or 8?
8.
All right, so 8 o'clock Wednesday. You know, if y'all still here, you know, have the notifications on. We're gonna be rocking every week. We're gonna be giving our insights on, you know, training camp, preseason, all the way up to the season, week in and week out. So, you know, stay tuned for that. But look, you can catch me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, King DV Sports, all one word. And look, man, it was nice to, you know, do this. Finally getting this out there. You know, we've been working on it for a week or two now, you know, and just getting it out there, and it's only going to get better from here.
Wednesday, 8 o'clock, same place, same people, inside the nest. Next week, we have guests. So now that we got a time and a place locked in, I can get the guests locked in. Y'all going to get some of this good content, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and ding the bell.
Ding the bell notification so you know when me and bro is going live.
But to tell me I came out with DeAndre Swift over Bijan,
Jordan Davis, because still play the same